All of you, good morning. My name is Subramaniam, lecturer in mathematics from Harvard Degree College. Now we have to discuss third semester abstract algebra. Abstract algebra have a 5 units. First unit is unit 1, groups, and second unit semi-groups, and second lesson in second unit is cosets, Lagrange's theorem, and unit 3 fourth topic, normal subgroups, and unit 4 fifth chapter, homomorphisms, isomorphisms of groups. Last unit, fifth one, sixth chapter, permutation groups and cyclic groups. To discuss about the first lesson, first topic, groups. First lesson is groups. Now we have to discuss before the groups some key points we have discussing. First point is set. First definition is set. What is the set? Set is a well-defined collection of well-defined objects is called set. Set of collection of well-defined objects is called set. Okay, this is set is called collection of all of well-defined objects is called the set. Now examples is, we know that natural number set, that is n. That is, example is natural number set, that is n. That equals to n equals to set of 1, 2, 3, and so on. This is called set. Okay, you know that whole numbers and rational numbers, these are called set examples. Okay, next one, null set. Next definition is null set. Null set means non-object set is called the null set. It is denoted by pi. Pi equals to set. There is no elements in this set. Next, finite set. Next definition is finite set. This is countable objects in the set. So countable objects in the set is called finite set. This example, how to take the example, some set name is capital A equals to 1, 2, 3. This is the countable. These are 3 elements in set only. Okay, next, infinite set. Uncountable objects in the set is called the infinite set. Okay, uncountable objects in the set is called infinite set. Infinite set. Now we have to take the example. Natural number set n equals to 1, 2, 3, and so on. This is uncountable. Next definition is binary operation. What is the binary operation? If G is a non-empty set, if G is non-empty set, and F maps G cross G to G mapping on G is called binary operation. It is denoted by circle or star. It is denoted by circle or star. Okay, next definition is algebraic structure. Algebraic structure. If G is a non-empty set, comma, one or more binary operations on G. Binary operations on G is called algebraic structure. It is denoted by G comma circle. This is the algebraic structure. Next, we have to discuss about properties of. Properties. Now, first property is closure property. First property is closure. Now, let A comma B belongs to G. Let A comma B belongs to G. Then A circle or binary operator. A binary operator B belongs to G. Then this is a closure property. Next property is associative. Let A comma B comma C belongs to G. Let A comma B comma C belongs to G. Then A operator B operator C equals to A operator B operator C. This relation is called associative. Next one is identity. Let E belongs to G and A belongs to G. Then A operator E equals to E operator A equals to A. Next one is inverse. Again, let E belongs to G, comma A belongs to G. Then and A inverse belongs to G. Then A operator A. Okay. Now A circle B equals to B circle A equals to E. This is called inverse. Now main topic we have to discuss about groups. Main topic is groups. What is the definition of groups? Group. What is the definition of group? If G is a non-empty set, comma, G is non-empty set, comma, circle O is a binary operator on G, binary operator on G, such that G circle is a group following laws. Then first one is closure property, closure law. Second one is associative law. Third one is identity. Fourth one is inverse. These four laws following the set G, that is called the group. Okay.